Red pill. MGTOW. Alright, got that out of the way. Alright, boys. It's go time. Buckle up. We got one of those why men choose to be single videos. Oh, it's going to be a good time. If you're new here, spectacular.
What are you into? Transformers? Pokemon, you fucking child?
As a happily single man in his late 20s, allow me to explain this phenomenon you ladies are turning into a trending sound. Ladies, you're talking to this guy in his late 20s, early 30s. He's got his shit together. He's a cool dude. You really, really like him, but he's really cautious to get into a relationship. You're gorgeous. You're beautiful. You're really into him, but he's too preoccupied building Legos and dressing up like Star Wars characters. There's a 90% chance he spent his entire adolescence, his teenage years, his early 20s in relationships, giving everything that he possibly could to these women that inevitably abandoned him, used him, or abused him. Look at him now. There he is, reading comic books, watching Lord of the Rings. You should be lucky if he asks you to a Nerf gun battle. For probably the first time in his life, he's putting what he loves in himself.
Hey, straight up, I don't know about the Legos and shit, but I'll play Nerf gun with any of you boys any day.
First. You might think it's nerdy, childish, immature. You might get mad at him for it, but trust me, it's nothing that he hasn't heard before from a woman. There's a lot of guys out there that know exactly what I'm talking about, and to those guys, feel free to come over anytime. We'll build Legos and drink beer together. I got you. And anyways, hope this helped. Follow me. I'm pretty funny.
Fair enough.
Hey, valid point. I don't know how many of you guys have put in 3, 4, 5 years into a relationship and then done like that. Anybody? Hey, if you guys feel him, just comment Lego in the comments. All right, this one's messed up. Woman has 1 husband and 2 live-in boyfriends. Classic.
Cool. All right.
Oh my God! Baby!
Disclaimer, I know this is probably just like a show. It's probably cooked up. But it's still funny, though.
Come in! I'm
This
so
is
glad
great.
to see you! You look awesome!
It'll be my first time meeting David. Not sure what to expect.
Hey.
David!
Hey, what's up,
Remember
baby?
Carl?
What's happening, man? Years, almost a decade.
They're hugging each
And
other.
this is Tiger David.
A lot about you, man. What you, man? You on the same damn height? Almost.
No.
Brotherhood is together! No, just playing. How was
Yo, she's jumping up and down. Could you imagine, though? He's like, what's up, man? He goes, hey, you know when she does that thing, when she backs it up and dumps it, she does that thing to the left? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, the left butt cheek just starts kind of... He's like, man, I know she does that all the time. He goes, hey, you paying for dinner tomorrow? Because I paid the last 2 nights. They're just rotating dinner and shit.
See, let me take your bag.
That's insane.
You know, Kenya was very giddy, and we haven't really seen her in that state in a while. Kind of like tripping over herself.
Yeah, probably because she's, you know, 2 dicks wasn't enough. Now she's got 3 dicks. It's all good, you know?
A little on my edge because I'm suddenly being moved out of Kenya's bedroom just as another person is suddenly coming back into her life.
Cool.
I mean, what do you expect, dude? All right? I mean, could you imagine just all of them in there snuggled up? He's like, bro, get your feet off my feet, man. That's not her. He's like, oh, my bad. Oh, this one's fucked up. And, no, this one's good. This is a prime reason. Like, anybody who settles down with this chick...
was for Jules Jordan, and that was 13 guys and 16 loads. I had them all in a wine glass so that we could actually see how much there was. And so
that's smart.
Okay, was that
and
taken
hot.
immediately? But yeah, what was done with that?
so
Was that
what?
taken to the disposal, or did you?
No, I swallowed it in one gulp.
Okay, whatever happened to this?
This dude's a great short form guy. This dude, Duke. Bring back shame. Dude. I don't think I even need to say anything else on that one. Beautiful. Classic. I love it. Alright, if you're new here, I like to read your guys' comments from the previous videos. This guy goes, back in my 20s and younger, I would have given anything for female attention and relationships. But now in my 30s, I am almost happy that I am more or less okay with being single. The girls who would reject you when you're younger are all old and messed up themselves in many cases, and now I'm making more money than I need to survive. Yeah, and plus, is that like what you want? Hey, everybody, this is my girlfriend. She just did a 13 dude gangbang, her first scene, so I'm really proud of her. It's like, yeah, I'm good. Like, I get it, you know? I don't want to be like the 20th person, you know what I mean? So I totally understand that. Oh, this is great. This is a beautiful skit, and this is true. We'll get into this after this. Just, this one's rich. Get ready for it.
Man, thanks for letting me borrow that drill.
I'm just glad I got some use, man.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go grab it from the garage real quick. Babe, this is Bobby. Bobby, this is my fiance, Becca.
Hi. Hello, nice to meet you, Becca.
All right, you guys get comfortable and I'll be right back.
Get ready for it. Get ready.
He's just grabbing my drill. I let him borrow it.
Do you want to hop in?
I'm wearing jeans.
Yeah, who says you have to wear jeans?
What's that?
Heyo! Hope I'm not interrupting this little powwow right here, but B-Bone, did you give me the Milwaukee Power or was it the D-Bone?
It was the Milwaukee. I can give you a hand,
it's
man.
It's such a mess back there, dude.
You sure?
I'll get him a beer.
We got everything you want in there. We got beer, we got White Claw, we got Mike's Hard if you're into.
Yeah, I'll have the beer.
I'll be right back though. Hang tight.
Thanks, guys.
Just be careful. Those are really strong.
What was that?
Every time I take a sip, I want to do crazy stuff.
Hey, please stop.
You're just standing there. Make a
Becca,
move. I know you want me.
Stop talking, please.
What, you don't like vocal women?
Adam, you find that drill,
Come on,
buddy.
I only have a couple minutes before he finds a drill. I hid it so I can use
Found
yours.
it!
Yo, Adam, I'm sorry, dude. She's hitting on me, man. I'm sorry. Your girlfriend's hitting on me.
Baby, I told you to ease him into it. I mean, what the heck are you
Adam,
doing?
what's that mean,
Look,
dude?
I
What does
asked
ease
Adam
mean?
what he wanted for his birthday, and he said, whatever I want. And I saw pictures of you and thought you were cute.
Why do you think I asked to borrow a drill?
You borrowed the drill so I'd sleep with your girlfriend?
Look, hey, I love her, man.
Yeah, give me some chunks. Let's.
He goes, I love her. Oh, God, I'm fucking pissed. Oh, my God. That was rich, robust, and rewarding. Oh, sorry, I lost my top right there, but... Oh, the funniest thing is, though, is this happens. So, quick story. This is beautiful. So this chick's hitting on me, right? I bartended a long time. This chick's hitting at me at the bar. And so she's like, hey, you want to hang out after your shift? And I'm kind of like, why not? What else am I doing? So, but before we start to hang out, she literally, I'm not kidding you, we're like getting like touchy-feely at the bar, okay? I'm on the clock. And she literally goes, you know, you and my husband would really get along. I mean, he would really like you. And I literally was like, what did you just say to me? Yeah, I bailed. I didn't do it. But this is a real thing, man. Like, my best friend, he's in the other room. I should go get him. One of his dear friends who lives out of state told him, he was like, yeah, man, you know, I really want to give my wife, like, you know, I want to let her get with another guy and, like, just do a double team, but I want to be with a friend. And my boy was like, I mean, I'll do it. And then he's like, really? And he's like, no, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. His wife has been hitting him up for the last 2 months. It actually got blown out of proportion recently. But that's a real thing. Like, like, tell me if you've ever experienced that. Just let it all out down in the comments.
Hey, man.
I've said this like a million times, but if you were not a 50-50 parent before the relationship ends, you do not deserve 50-50 after.
Oh, really? Okay, that makes sense. Because this guy goes, I'm 39. I have a 16-year-old son. He pays $800 in child support a month plus $500 in alimony. So that's 13 bambinos a month. And rent is a little over $2,000 for him. 10 years ago, he was on the streets thanks to his ex-wife. And thanks to his family, he was given a second chance. This year will be the best year he's ever lived. And he just squeezed out over 100K this year. Unfortunately, he had to pull over 60-hour weeks for 6 to 7 months straight. This time is an absolute struggle. Yeah, so, you know, from gentlemen like that, and, you know, and then you have women out here who are like, honey, for my birthday, you think I could fuck your friend Tyler? And guys are like, oh, again. You know, it's like, it's kind of a joke at this point. It's a bit You guys leave your thoughts. Maybe I'm tripping. And then it's like, this one's just, I just thought this one was funny. This is going to go somewhere. Hold on.
I am a 32-year-old who chooses to leave my house like this every day.
Yeah.
Chooses to look like this on purpose. And I never get approached by men. Never. But every time I leave my house, a teenage girl comes up to me and tells me that I look cool. And that means I'm doing something right.
The funny thing is dudes will still hit that for sure. I'd be like, leave the glasses on, bitch. We're going freestyle. But this one's just funny because it's like all these dudes are lonely, but these are like these chicks represent like those like nerdy guys who like have a hard time. But it's funny because if a chick does like right here, this clip's gonna make sense. Like if a chick rocks Star Wars and wears like a Rick and Morty shirt and, you know, funky shoes and just looks like whatever, guys are still going to be like, hey, mama, you know what I mean? And I just think it's funny how that kind of works.
Listen, to everyone out there who thinks that they would date me and go out in public with me, I have no makeup on, my hair is a mess, I'm in a giant Star Wars shirt and walking around in pink Crocs. This is what you get.
Yeah, and you are a lot of guys, I wouldn't say dream girl, but you heard the dude in the beginning with the Legos, right? That dude would be like, I love you. First date. This one was great. He goes, my 42-year-old wife of 12 years cheated on him with her therapist. He goes, now, next time you open your mouth, Rebecca, I'm going to do a new thing where I put my penis in it. Would you be okay with that? On the therapy couch. So she cheated on him with the therapist, and then he asked to see her as she was cold, angry, distant with her PBD, PST, and alcoholism. She thought we shouldn't further along by now. Wait, we should. Okay, this is getting confusing. So she had alcoholism, all that. Mind you, he goes, mind you, I was in the middle of building her a $1.4 million, 5,000 square foot house for two of us. Holy shit. We had no children. He goes, I left, cut a check. You can't make this up. They are unhappy and ungrateful creatures. Here, brother, you're going to need a hit of that. I'm just kidding. I don't smoke weed. But, dude, that is like, you really can't make that up. So this is a perfect one. We're going to end on this note, read a couple more comments for you guys. But this clip on my TikTok blew up, which I really don't post there. But people have been using this clip in this type of like hitting the wall videos. MGTOW, red pill. But this one was genius. Listen to the list of demands from this chick. It's golden.
As long as he's taller than 6 feet, I'll find him hot. Funny, weird and goofy. Can cook / feed me.
Yeah.
Ambitious and motivated.
Got it.
Hygienic and clean. Social and friendly. Has been in a relationship before. Good shoe game. Has other interests that aren't just sports. Seriously, like fuck off with the golf. Non-smoker, but I'm a hypocrite. Close with family. Thoughtful. Likes to try new things and actively makes plans. Hiking, going on dates, movies, etc. Likes good music / same taste of music as me. Doesn't get jealous about anything. Doesn't keep me from any plans. Will do what I want and they can't have a problem with that. I'll do what I want and they can't have a problem with that. Makes an effort to meet my friends.
Oh my God, she's still going.
Arm muscles, tattoos. Italian is a bonus and has sisters.
God. It's like, dude, I have like 3 requirements. Some guy actually asked me for my requirements in the comments. There are so many comments, but I was literally like, she respects me. Ready? These are my requirements. She respects me and other people. We keep that under 1. She has 2 parents whom she respects. I know that's difficult to come by these days with the single parent, you know, everyone's got a single mom nowadays. But 2 parents who she respects, especially her father. And 3, I'm attracted to her. And yeah, pretty simple. But this dude hit me up on Instagram, and he said not to use his name, but he said, here's a story for you to use if you want to. Just don't use my name. I'm not usually one to believe in curses or anything of that nature, but in this case, I feel the third time is a charm. Out of all the girlfriends that he ever had, he had loved all 3 of them. And coincidentally, all 3 occasions, these women cheated on me at some point. It's not a big deal. Shit happens. The peculiar part is that all 3 of them got pregnant by the dude that cheated on him with. Wow. If that isn't bad luck, then I don't know what is. The shitty part is that I always have wanted to start a family. You know, it's hilarious. I replied back to him. I goes, it sounds like you dodged a bullet because you could have already married this broad or had a kid with her, and then that happened. So we kind of laughed about that. But he always wanted to start a family. The ironic yet funny part is that all 3 of them tried to come back to me after having their bastards and becoming single mothers. Classic. Love it. They want to sleep with the bad boys and settle down with the good guy. I'm not the one, though. It's like, you got the wrong guy, mama. After their betrayals, there's no chance in reconciliation. They still single mothers. Karma is a bitch. Yeah, that's awesome. You guys could always reach out to me through Instagram if you really want your comment read. This one was... but yeah, that's super common, man. I've been cheated on, okay? I've made the mistake of dating a single mother, which don't do it. Just don't. Unless you're over the age of like 45, over the age of 50, then fuck it. Rules are out the window. But do yourself a favor, okay? There's plenty of women out here with no kids. Right, guys? So yeah, you can always reach out to me on Instagram if you really want to get read in one of these videos. You can even voice message me too. This guy goes, I really don't understand how you only have 8.5 thousand subscribers at the time writing this comment. He has recommended my videos to several of his friends and coworkers who I know would appreciate your humor, sarcasm, and topics that you cover. Keep it up, lad. Hope you hit 15K by the end of the year. And I responded to him with, hey, half the fun's getting there, baby. All right? And if you're new here, consider subscribing. And I'm grateful for all 8,000 people, man. I really am. Also, I did start a Patreon for all y'all, my boys out there with deep pockets who feel like showing some love. No pressure. Just you being here is cool. Okay? But Spatty here, he goes, hey, Jack, love what you're doing. He's one of my patrons. Thank you, brother. He goes, to everyone I'm here, let's talk and have some fun attitude is so refreshing in a sea of cookie cutter content. I believe you're offering people something different, and it might take some time, but your channel will grow to be very successful. Keep doing what you're doing. You're radio gold, as they say. Peace out. Yeah, man, I really appreciate that, and I do agree with him. There's a lot of like just, you know, like jump cuts, like wham, wham, and people are like everything's scripted. You know, they're like, this guy did this. Fuck. Yeah, it's a bit much. I don't think that was good, but it's like, you know, like Mr. Beast, right? When you watch one of his videos, he's like, first person to leave this circle is going to win $1 million. And you're like, oh, shit. It's a bit much, you know. And, yeah, so anyways, I appreciate that. Yeah, but shout out to all my patrons. We got 8 members now. We got Mike Nett, who was actually one of my friends. I was like, you're ridiculous. Dan, Paul, Spatty, Stomp the Elites, Caroline, the Hillbilly Hipster, Benita. Thank you all so much. Shout out to Tony Armstrong, YZTC, Broken Gimp, all of you guys that always comment in the videos. You know, we got a tight-knit family here, okay? So if you're new, get on in here, brother, all right? Sister, come on in, all right? We're going to have a good time. And you guys leave your thoughts on why you guys are single. You know, I'm a relationship cat, so I like being in a relationship, but I've chosen the single route for years because, you know, I get it. It could be a nightmare. Anyways, leave your stories or your thoughts, and yeah, great talk.